시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 8월 13일 수요일 오전 1시 15분입니다. 영어 성경 읽기를 하고 있습니다. 이번 시간은 구약 성경 열왕기하 14장 1절부터 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. In the second year of Joas, son of Jehoahaz, king of Israel, lay under Amaziah, the son of Joas, king of Judah. He was 25 years old when he began to reign, and reigned 29 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Jehoaddan of Jerusalem. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, yet not like David his father. He did according to all things as Joas his father did. Howbeit the high priests we are not taken away, as yet the people did sacrifice and put incense on the high priests. And it came to pass as soon as the kingdom was confirmed in his hand, that he slew his servants which had slain the king his father. But the children of the murderers, he slew not, according unto that which is written in the book of the law of Moses, wherein the Lord commanded, saying, the fathers shall not be put to death for the children, nor the children be put to death for the fathers, but every man shall be put to death for his own sin. He slew of Edom in the belly of Salt, then 1,000, and took Selah by war, and called the name of it Yoktuel unto this day. Then Amaziah sent messengers to Jehoahaz, the son of Jehoahaz, son of Jehu, king of Israel, saying, come, let us look on one another in the face. And Joas, the king of Israel, sent to Amaziah, king of Judah, saying, the Saister that was in Lebanon sent to the cedar that was in Lebanon, saying, give thy daughter to my son to wife. And there passed by a wild beast that was in Lebanon, and threw down the Saister. Though he has indeed smitten Edom and Zion heart, he has lifted the glory of this song, and tarry at home. For why shouldest thou meddle to thy heart, that thou shouldest fall, even though and Judah with thee? But Amasa would not hear. Therefore, Asa, king of Israel, went up, and he and amazed Amasa, king of Judah, looked one another in the face at Bethel Mesa, which belongs to Judah. And Judah was put to the worst before Israel, and they brought every man to their tents, and Joasa, king of Israel, to Amasa, king of Judah, the son of Joasa, the son of Amasa, at Beth Mesa, and came to Jerusalem, and break down the wall of Jerusalem from the gate of Ephraim unto the corner gate, 400 cubits. And he took all the gold and silver and all the vessels that were found in the house of the Lord, and in the treasures of the king's house, and hostages, and returned to Samaria. Now the rest of the acts of Joasa, which he did, and his might, and how he fought with Amasa, king of Judah, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? And he also slept with his fathers, and was buried in Samaria with the kings of Israel. And Jeroboam, his son, reigned in his stead. And Amasa, the son of Joasa, king of Judah, lived after the death of Joasa, son of Jehoahaz, king of Israel, 15 years. And the rest of the acts of Amasa, they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. Now they made conspiracy against him in Jerusalem, and he prayed to Lachish, but they sent after him to Lachish, and slew him there. And they brought him on horses, and he was buried at Jerusalem with his fathers in the city of David. And all the people of Judah took Amasa, which was 16 years old, and made him king instead of his father Amasa. He built Elat, and restored it to Judah after the king slept with his fathers. In the 15 years of Amashah, the son of Joas, king of Judah, Jeroboam, the son of Joas, king of Israel, began to reign in Samaria and reigned 41 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not promote the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. He restored the coast of Israel from the entering of Hamat onto the sea of the plain, according to the word of the Lord God of Israel, which he spake by the hand of his servant Jonah, the son of Ammittai, the prophet, which was of Get Heper. For the Lord saw the affliction of Israel, that it was very bitter, for there was not any shadow, nor any lifter, nor any helper of Israel. And the Lord said not that he would brought out the name of Israel from under heaven, but he saved them by the hand of Jeroboam, the son of Judah. Now the rest of the acts of Jeroboam and all that he did and his might, how he worked and how he recovered Damascus, and how much which belonged to Judah for Israel as they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel. And Jeroboam slept with his fathers, even with the kings of Israel, and Zechariah, his son, reigned in his stead. In the 27th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, began Azariah, son of Amashah, king of Judah, to reign. 16 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 250 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Yegoliah of Jerusalem. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that his father Amasa had done, save that the high places were not removed. The people sacrifices and burnt incense still on the high places, and the Lord smote the king, so that he was a leper unto the day of his death, and dwelt in several houses. And Jotham, the king's son, was over the house, so the people of the land. And the list of the acts of Asaria and all that he did are not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. So Asaria slept with his fathers, and they buried him with his fathers in the city of David, and Jotham his son reigned in his stead. In the 30th year of Asaria, king of Judah, did Zechariah, the son of Jeroboam, reign over Israel in Samaria 6 months. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, as his father's son had done. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin, and Salom, the son of Jabez, conspired against him and smote him before the people and slew him and laid in his stead. And the rest of the acts of Zechariah behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. This was the word of the Lord which he spake unto Jehu, saying, Thy sons shall sit on the throne of Israel unto the fourth generation. And so it came to pass. Salom, the son of Jabez, began to reign in the 9 and 30th year of Uzziah, king of Judah, and he reigned a full month in Samaria. Menahem, the son of Gadi, went up from the Rosa and came to Samaria and smote Salom, the son of Jabez, in Samaria, and slew him and reigned in his stead. And the rest of the acts of Salom and his conspiracy, which he made eat, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. Then Menahem smote Tipsa and all that we are therein, and the coasts thereof from Tirosa, because they often do not to him. Therefore he smote it, and all the women therein that we are with a child he riped up. In the 9 and 30th year of Azariah, king of Judah, began Menahem, the son of Gadi, to reign over Israel, and reigned 10 years in Samaria. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not all his days from the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. And the king of Assyria came against the land, and Menahem gave Paul 1,000 talents of silver, that his hand might be with him to confirm the kingdom in his hand. And Menahem exacted the money of Israel, even of all the mighty men of wealth of each man 50 shekels of silver to give to the king of Syria. So the king of Syria turned back and said, not there in the land. And the rest of the acts of Menahem and all that he did, they are not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. And Menahem slept with his fathers, and Pekah, his son, reigned in his stead. In the 50th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Pekah, the son of Menahem, began to reign over Israel in Samaria, and reigned 2 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin, but Pekah, the son of Remaliah, a captain of his, conspired against him and smote him in Samaria in the place of the king's house with Argob and Ari. And with him 50 men of the Gileadites, and he killed him and reigned in his room. And the rest of the acts of Pekah and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the 250th year of Amaziah, king of Judah, Pekah, the son of Remaliah, began to reign over Israel in Samaria, and reigned 20 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. In the days of Pekah, king of Israel, came Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, and took Ion and Bet-Maaga and Yanoah and Gedesa and Hazor and Gilad and Galilee, all the land of Naphtali, and carried them captive to Assyria. And Hosea, the son of Elah, made a conspiracy against Pekah, Bega, the son of Ramalia, and smote him and slew him and reigned in his stead in the 20th year of Jotham, the son of Uzziah. And the rest of the acts of Becca and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the second year of Becca, the son of Ramalia, king of Israel, began Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, to Lagan. 520 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Jerusa, the daughter of Sadok. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord. He did according to all that his father Uzziah had done. Howbeit the high places we are not removed. The people sacrificed and burned incense still in the high places. He built the high gate of the house of the Lord. Now the rest of the acts of Jotham and all that he did are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah. In those days, the Lord began to send against Judah, Sin, the king of Syria, and Bega, the son of Ramalia. And Jotham slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, his father, and Ahaz, his son, reigned in his stead. In the 17th year of Becca, the son of Ramalia, Ahaz, the son of Jotham, king of Judah, began to reign. 20 years old was Ahaz when he began to reign, and reigned 16 years in Jerusalem, and did not that which was right in the sight of the Lord his God, like David his father. But he worked in the way of the kings of Israel, and made his son to pass through the fire according to the abomination song of the heathen, whom the Lord cast out from before the children of Israel. And he sacrificed and burnt incense in the high places and on the hills and under every green tree. Bega, Ramalia, king of Israel, came out to Jerusalem to war, and the besieged Ahaz, but could not overcome him. At that time, Loshin, king of Syria, recovered a lot. to Syria and to rape the Jews from Elad. Elad and the Syrians came to Elad and they built around to this day. So Ahaz sent messengers to the Elat Bil king of Assyria, saying, I am thy servant and thy son. Come up and save me out of the hand of the kings of Assyria and out of the hand of the kings of Israel, which is against me. And as took the silver and the gold that was found in the house of the Lord and in the treasures of the king's house, and sent it for a present to the kings to the king of Assyria. And the king of Assyria hearkened unto him, for the king of Assyria went up against Damascus and took it and carried the people of it captive to Kir and slew Losin. And the king also went to Damascus to meet the Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, and saw an altar that was at Damascus. And the king Ahaz sent to Uriah the priest the patron of the altar and the pattern of it according to all the workmanship there all over. And Uriah the priest built an altar according to all that King Ahaz had sent from Damascus. So Uriah the priest made it again in the King Ahaz came from Damascus. And when the king was come from Damascus, the king saw the altar, and the king approached to the altar and offered thereon. And he wanted his burnt offering and his meat offering, and poured his drink offering, and sprinkled the blood of his peace offerings upon the altar. And he brought also the brazen altar which was before the Lord upon the forefront of the house, from between the altar and the house of the Lord, and put it on the north side of the altar. And the king also commanded Uriah the priest, saying, upon the great altar, upon the morning burnt offerings, and the evening meat offering, and the king's burnt sacrifice, and his meat offering, with the burnt offering of all the people of the land, and their meat offering, and their drink offerings, and sprinkle upon it all the blood of the burnt offering, and all the blood of the sacrifice, and the brazen altar shall be for me to inquire by. Thus did Uriah the priest according to all that King has commanded, and the king has cut off the borders of the bases, and removed the labor from off them, and took down the sea from off the brazen oxen that were under it, and put it upon pavement of stones. And the cobalt for the beds and they had built in the house and the king's entry without turned he from the house of the road for the king of Syria. Now the rest of the acts of Ahaz which he did are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Judah. And Ahaz slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David. And his his son reigned in his stead. 열왕기하 16장 20절까지 읽어봤습니다. 다음 17장은 아침에 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.